Hello, my viewer. Thank you for joining us. This is Health Now Show with me, Jane Karaoke. And as you are aware, we have been talking about journeys, delivery journeys, pregnancy journeys, and beyond. And as I have been saying many times, is that some outcomes come out negatively, others positively. But the desire of every mother, of every family, is to be pregnant, carry the pregnancy to term, and get a live, bouncing baby girl, bouncing baby boy. Whether there are many plural birds or single birds. And sometimes it doesn't go like that. Sometimes it is the families get very low results because of the outcome. And we've been bringing families, ladies, fathers here to talk about their journeys. Some they laugh, some they go back and mourn, some they grieve. But in all, we are speaking to someone out there. We want you to know that you are not alone. There is somebody else who has gone through that, and probably they have managed to heal from a very difficult situation. So today I thought it is important I bring in a professional who is going to guide us and take us through probably before we conceive, preconception time, pregnancy, delivery, and beyond. And she's going to guide us as to what we need to know when we are pregnant, or even before we become pregnant as a family, and even after delivery. And today I'm so excited when I'm getting somebody who is coming to share with us on this. And as I will always say, follow us with us on all our social media platforms. We are there: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Join us and we work together. Share with your families, with your communities, with your network, so that this message and this information can go to many families, and they can get help and they can learn about their lives and improve their lives and the quality of their lives. And without further ado, I want to introduce my guest today. She is Susan Mukora. She's going to introduce herself further, who she is, what she does, and then we move from there. Karibu sana, Susan.
Thank you, Jen.
So happy to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, viewers. My name is Susan Mukora. I am a wife and a mother of 3. Yes, let me reach there up to that point.
Okay.
Meaning I have gone through the process of pregnancy, delivery, and everything. So I work on something that I have gone through. And when I tell someone something, I tell them out of experience. Yes.
Thank you so much. And then you've talked about, you've gone through that. You've gone through delivery, pregnancy as a mother.
Yeah.
So for you here,
Yes.
as I've said, a professional.
Yes.
You are coming as a professional.
Yes.
Where are we at that?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself.
It's fine.
I am a registered nurse and currently working in a maternity ward. Yes, for the last 5 years. Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
Yes. So that tells us you have a lot of experiences.
Yes.
You have seen many mothers.
Many.
Delivery.
Yes.
You have seen many pregnant mothers.
Very.
And that is the journey that we want us to move into.
Okay.
So probably, Susan, you can start by sharing with us. Do we start before we become pregnant, or or after we know we have become pregnant? Where do we start this journey?
We can even start from before.
Okay.
Before.
Kindly take us through.
Well, before one decides to get pregnant, although others find out later that they are pregnant, maybe even by the 5th month, one is not aware they are pregnant, but there are those who prepare for babies. Yeah.
Yes.
Pregnancy is a tough journey. You need to be prepared physically, psychologically, emotionally, because it takes all that.
Yeah.
It is not an easy journey,
Yeah.
and one needs to be prepared. The spouse should also be supportive, because for some mothers it is not easy
Yes.
from day one.
Yeah.
There are those who have a smooth process, which doesn't give them problems. So the spouse really has to be in full support.
Yeah.
From the from conception to the very end.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Through
not an easy
the
journey.
trimesters.
Yes.
So now I am there. I've now conceived.
Okay.
Walk with me.
Immediately you realize you're pregnant.
Yes.
You should visit a doctor. You should start your antenatal clinic.
At what month?
Immediately you notice you're pregnant.
Okay.
Then from there, the staff that you're going to find there will guide you accordingly. Because normally you do an ANC profile, antenatal profile.
Yes.
Your blood group, the amount of blood in your body, such like things.
So
and then you need to do an ultrasound scan. That normally guides us to see the progress of the baby. We can... when we do it during the second trimester, we are going to know if the baby is developing or maybe it died long time ago and we are not aware. There are so many issues. So it is very important once you realize you're pregnant to start your antenatal clinic.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
There are even some injections, there are tetanus that you're supposed to get. There are those who are blood group, we call it rhesus negative.
Yes.
There's a jab they're supposed to get. So it is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those tests are very, very important, Susan.
They are very important.
Because especially the rhesus factor.
Yes.
There are many people like I've interacted with.
Yes.
And there was a gynecologist here who talked about the rhesus factor.
Yes.
And how some families may get one baby.
Yes.
Then all the others, they miscarry, they miscarry because of that factor.
Yes.
And some may not even know.
Yeah.
And you are talking even to young people who have not known even their blood groups.
It is true.
So kindly talk to them. Tell them how important that is to get to know your blood group.
It is very important to know your blood group, your blood type, because there's the special care that is taken for anyone who is blood group negative. We call it rhesus negative. There's special care that is given to such patients to prevent their babies from getting compromised after delivery. Even they can even get abortions. Yes, so we try to avoid all that. And just by starting your antenatal clinic, it is not too much to ask. You just start your journey, and then you're going to be guided.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I am pregnant. I have done my tests. So where are we going now? Where are we? Where do we go to?
Now from there, you're going to be given the danger signs. You're going to be told what to look out for. Like you're going to be told if you find yourself bleeding, we call it spotting. If you find yourself spotting or you get cramps, you should see a doctor. Yes.
Okay.
So it is important because you are guided.
Yeah.
And then you're told, or you're advised on the diet you're supposed to take. And about exercise, because simply because you're pregnant does not mean you have to be on bed rest unless there is a reason.
Yes.
There are those who are given bed rest. But for any ordinary pregnancy, should continue with their life and their work.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Higher. So the danger signs you are explained to during the antenatal clinics.
Yes.
Higher. Then you have gone and then you are in your last trimester. Let's be there.
Yes.
So what do we do I expect? Okay, personally I have given birth twice. So, but mine was yes. But let's now be there with this mother who is in the third trimester. What am I supposed to look out for?
In the third trimester, you should be feeling your baby kicking. By that time, the baby starts at 16 weeks, between 16 and 20 weeks. You should feel your baby moving around in the stomach.
Yes.
So you will already be used to the system. How do we call it? The rhythm.
Yes.
Like there are those who are very prayerful in the morning or at night.
Yes.
So in the third trimester, if you feel a difference, you should visit a doctor. If maybe the movement reduces, you should see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in that trimester, it is important to attend the clinic so we confirm if the baby has turned, because the baby has to turn, to be head down, to be ready for delivery. There are those who decide to sit down, the others who remain across.
Yes.
So it is important.
You've just mentioned the way my babies were. One was a breech, the other one was transverse.
Transverse,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so those ones that decide that. So I need to be monitored.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go on. Let's go on.
You need to be monitored. We need to know if the baby's heart is okay, if the fetal heart is okay.
Yes.
Because we want to make sure that journey, 9 months is a long time. It's almost 1 year. We want to make sure at the end of it, you go home with a baby and a healthy mother.
Yes.
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 That is our joy. Yeah.
We want to go home with our bundle of joy.
Yes.
And we also want to go alive.
Yes.
Home alive.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that that this mother may experience when they are going on with when they are pregnant, like in the 3rd trimester? Some conditions, some diseases.
Okay, some mothers normally complain of, we call it dyspnea. They are unable to breathe.
Okay.
Because the stomach, the fundus, we call it the fundus, but now the abdomen
Yes, for
is
us.
big.
Yes.
And that's the lungs, the diaphragm, the space is small.
Yes.
So they find it difficult. Even the sleeping position is so difficult for them. There are those who might get high blood pressure. There are those who are unable to eat well. Which other one now? Those are the majority of the problems we normally get in the 3rd trimester. Yes.
Okay, so we should look out.
Yes, because you should still eat well. You know, this baby growing inside you does not care whether you have appetite or not. When it comes to time for feeding, the baby is going to feed. And that is,
you're saying that
it is true.
Care.
Yes.
Feed me.
Yes. If you do not do it, that is why you see mothers fainting. And then she tells you have not been able to feed. So we normally advise them to take bits. You don't take a whole plate.
Yeah.
You take in bits, and then you have to eat healthy.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like the ones who say they feel like taking chips. You have to put it in your mind that you're feeding this baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are in the 3rd trimester. There are those conditions that we may need to look out for.
Yeah.
And get attention. Go to see the practitioner.
Yes.
Or our gynecologist.
Yes.
Or visit the antenatal clinic. Now, we have gone to the 9th month. Now, what do we do?
Okay.
Yeah.
During the 9th month, you're normally told, now you can get into labor anytime from now. As from 38 weeks to 40 or 42 weeks, there are those who go beyond 40 weeks. The baby is ready.
Yes.
And can come out.
Yes.
So we normally tell you at the clinic now, before they find me in maternity,
Yes.
they are normally told on the signs to look out for.
Yes.
There's they are told you will get some mucus mixed with blood, so you don't get scared. You just come to the hospital.
Yes.
The water might break. You should come to the hospital. Or maybe you may start having lower abdominal pains or even some backache. Yeah, those are normally the signs that we tell them to look out for. Yeah, and especially for the first time mothers, the moment she feels something like that, she will just be in the hospital immediately.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is good.
Which is good.
Yes.
We like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because she might ignore it and maybe things are not well.
Yes.
Yes.
I would rather be there. I'd be told to go
Yes,
home.
that's what we tell them.
Yes.
But they don't want you to tell them to go home.
I've come, I want to deliver.
Yes, and I want it now. You know, by that time you're so tired. You want to see this baby that you have really bonded with for this long time.
Yes.
Yes. Someone is normally
to
tired.
This child,
yes.
Praying for the child.
Yeah.
I know that.
So the moment you tell her to go home, it's normally a war.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now they have come all the way. Now they have come to the labor ward where Susan is.
Yes.
Now Susan receives them. Where do we move from there?
Okay, normally when they come, we take the blood pressure because that is a major, major problem with our mothers, and especially young mothers. Even as young as 20 years, they are getting high blood pressure, which is, we call it pre-eclampsia, which can even go to eclampsia. And majority of the mothers who have died during pregnancy and delivery is due to that. So we are normally very careful with high blood pressure. So we take the blood pressure. If the blood pressure is okay, we go on to examine the mother and the baby. Yes.
Okay.
We have to confirm the position of the baby. Then we check if the heartbeat, we call it fetal heart,
Yes,
is
fetal heart.
beating well.
Yes, yes.
Then the moment you do the vaginal examination, that is when you determine, you make a decision
Yes.
on if you are going to admit the mother or the mother goes back home, and then you advise her on when to come back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go on. Yes.
As you examine, you might find maybe the baby is already in distress, and that is why that is the first thing. The examination is what we normally do, so to guide us know where to place the mother.
Yeah.
There are those who we normally put on the latent phase. Latent means that is the time she's starting labor now.
Okay.
There are those who are in active phase. We put them in a different place.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you are telling us is that labor has phases.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Latent is the beginning.
Yes. From 0 to 4. 4 centimeters.
Okay, it's 4 centimeters.
Yeah, the cervix normally opens up to 10 centimeters. So the latent phase is from 0 to 4.
Okay.
And the WHO is moving it to 6 centimeters.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now the latent.
Yes. No, yes, the latent phase. Before you enter the active phase.
The active phase.
Yes.
So now we are in the active phase.
The active phase, okay. The active phase of labor
Yes.
is normally intense. For majority of the mothers,
Yes.
it is not a joke. And I normally tell them that is why it is called labor.
Okay.
It is not easy.
Yes.
But majority of the mothers, especially the young ones, I would even wish they Google
Yes.
and see whatever goes on in labor. Because some of them are so confused. They are so scared. They are so anxious. And you see, labor is so personalized.
Yes.
I can only be there to monitor her,
Yes.
but there's nothing much I can do.
Yes.
So at times you really feel, especially these small girls, I'm like their mother to them. She even calls you, Mom, nisaidie. So you really feel for them.
Yeah.
So they are not even prepared for labor. It is not a joke.
Yeah.
So we normally monitor them. A mother is supposed to, we call it dilate, to open.
Yes.
1 centimeter per hour.
1 centimeter per hour.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to
And that
go
is for a mother like me who has delivered several. So for the mother who is giving birth for the first years, me, I didn't want to use that word. I prefer to.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a preemie, it might take longer.
Now, Susan,
Yes.
you're telling us, and this one I'm learning today. For me, mine was yes. So I didn't go through that.
You are lucky.
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
1 centimeter, 1 hour.
Yes.
So for 10 centimeters, I can go for 10 hours.
10 hours. A preemie gravida can even go for 18 hours.
My goodness.
Yes.
That's why I hear people say, I labored for a day.
Yes.
I labored for 2
That
days.
is very possible.
Because,
Although there is where they reach, now we intervene.
okay.
You do not, that is why we normally have a document called a patograph. That is what we use to monitor.
Okay.
Because there is where the mother is supposed to have reached at this time.
Yes.
So if you find like she's not moving to the right direction, that is when you interact.
You have called it
You
what?
intervene.
You have called
Patograph.
Patograph.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is now you monitoring her.
Yes.
She may not even need to know.
No.
Because it is you now monitoring.
But they normally ask you, anakuuliza nimefika ngapi? Then you tell her.
Yes. So
How far am I?
You keep checking them.
It is timely. It is timed. Like the vaginal examination we do after every 4 hours.
Okay.
Fetal heart, listening to the baby's
Yes,
heartbeat,
yes.
we do it half hourly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So somebody to be ready that, and it's not for scaring.
Yeah.
It is just for information.
Yes.
That when you open, you don't open like mara moja. That you come and within minutes.
No. It depends. There are those who just come. You can examine a mother. You find she's like 4 centimeters. Then after like 2 hours, she's telling you she wants to push. It is possible.
Because she's feeling that the
The
baby
urge, yes.
is coming.
Yes.
And then when you check,
Yeah,
when
you just see
examine,
the
you see
head
that
there.
the head is there.
Yeah.
Well,
So it depends. It depends on women are very individualistic. Eh?
yes.
No woman is the same as the other one. Yeah.
Okay. Now we are in the active.
Yes,
Yes.
active phase.
Yes.
Yes.
Our baby is presenting head first. So, and we are in the active phase. So what do we expect there?
In the active phase,
Yeah.
the pain is intense. I don't want to scare anyone, but it is good to know there is pain. Eh?
Yes.
But it is pain that you can persevere, knowing at the end of the day
Yes.
what you will get.
Yes.
And like most, especially young mothers, they are normally screaming and shouting when they are only 3 or 4 centimeters. So you have to cancel that mother. You tell her you still have a long way. And you will not have the energy to push the baby at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So she asks you, what am I supposed to do? You just tell her to breathe in and out. When that pain comes, because when the uterus is contracting, it is contracting.
Yes.
And then trying to push the baby.
Yes.
But the cervix has not, we
Opened.
call it opening, dilated.
Dilated, yes.
Yes. Because we do not want her to get a cervical tear. So you tell her to breathe in and out. And once she does that, she gets some relief.
Can we do it? Breathing in and out.
You just
demonstrate. When the pain is coming.
yes. And then because it's just for a few seconds and then it is gone.
Okay.
But then you have to keep telling her because she will forget. It is not fun. At times you just pity them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it comes, it goes. I've never labored.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking these questions.
Yes,
I've never
it's good to
labored.
ask
For
because
me,
even
there are those probably
Yes.
will not labor.
Yes.
They'll be like me.
yes, or those who are going to labor for the first time,
For
it
the
is good to
first
have
time.
an idea.
Yes.
Yes.
And then that's why I'm requesting you when you are demonstrating the breathing in.
Yes.
If they are not opening, they are not dilating very early. I mean, they are 3 centimeters, 2
Yes.
centimeters.
Yes.
Because the kajani is there.
It's long,
It's
yes.
long.
Yeah.
So, save the strength.
The energy, yes.
The energy, the strength, so that at the very end, you'll be fine.
You can even eat at that time.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you can walk.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That will really help.
Okay.
Yes.
Tuendelee.
So now we normally encourage them on the breathing especially.
Yes.
And then we also encourage them to squat. Squatting also helps in the descent. The baby too, kuteremka. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That
So
will normally.
I'm in the labor ward.
Yes.
So I will.
Not labor ward. You are in the, we call it first stage. Labor ward is where you are going to deliver.
Yes.
Yes.
We are in the first stage.
We are in the first stage.
Yes.
That is for the active phase of labor.
Yes.
That is where now you are doing all that.
Yeah, I'm squatting.
Yes, you are squatting. You can even walk around there. Yeah.
That's why people are told walk around.
Yes.
So that the baby can teremuka.
Yes. Even as you are walking, it can make you forget about the pain. Because if you stand in one place, you are really going to concentrate on the pain and it will be much.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
So these are mothers.
Yes.
When they are around 7, 8 centimeters, they keep telling you they feel the baby is coming out, and because you have the gadget I told you about, the photograph,
Yes.
that is guiding you,
Yes.
so you can truly know where she is. Although if she tells you, there's a way. Okay, having worked there for some time, there's a way she will tell you. Now one, she's serious.
Yes.
Yes. Now that time, that is when now you can take her to the labor ward. There are those who we take to the labor ward and they are not yet ready. So you come back and we normally encourage emptying of bladder because when the bladder is full, it also delays labor. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Delays labor.
Yes.
So I need to relieve myself.
Yes.
As I go on.
Yes.
So and nikienda mtoto atoke nikiwa kwa choo.
Haizi toka chup. Hawezi.
Forgive my ignorance.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. In fact, those are the questions we tell the mothers to ask.
Yes.
And then even before one is in labor, we normally encourage them. When you come to the clinics, just walk to labor ward. You'll find a midwife there. When we are not busy, you will be explained on the process.
Yes.
You are taken round. And then, by the way, I forgot to say, during your journey of pregnancy, you should know where you're supposed to deliver. It should not come as an emergency. Yes. Those are things you plan.
Yes.
And those are the things they are taught during the antenatal clinic. Yeah. So if you have decided that you're going to deliver in a certain hospital, you take a walk there. So it is not going to be a new environment, you see.
Yes.
It will be a place you
Yeah,
have already familiarized yourself with.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've pushed. Now
You have not pushed. The pushing is the process now.
I'm still in the first stage.
Yes, you're in the first stage.
All right.
And then when you're ready now,
Yes.
you're 10 centimeters, we
Yes.
call it fully dilated.
Okay.
Now that is when we go to second stage.
Yes.
So you tell me, nasikia mtoto anatoka sasa.
Yes.
Haya. So we go to labor ward.
Yes.
Now that is where we get ready. We put your baby's clothes ready. Then we tell you the position you're supposed to lie for easy delivery.
Yes.
And I would like to urge our mothers. I wish they could just follow the instructions given. They flow so easily. Yes, if you listen to instructions.
Yes.
Because whatever we tell you to do is for your own good and for the good of your baby.
Yes.
Yes, because my joy and my satisfaction as a midwife is delivering a good baby.
Yes.
A bouncing baby.
Yes.
That will cry.
Yes.
Immediately the baby gets out of
the uterus.
Yes.
Yes.
That is my expectation.
Yes.
Yes. Not a baby that I'm going to start resuscitating and take to nursery.
Yeah.
There's no satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is important.
Yeah.
That's very important. So we follow the instructions.
Yes.
Now we are dilated. We have opened 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. Now it is the time to push the baby.
Okay.
The baby should not remain there for a long time. Because remember that baby, the head is already at the pelvis.
Yes.
And should not be kept there for long.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There are the ones I told you, start shouting from 4 centimeters. Now they are 10 centimeters. You tell her to push, she has no energy. She has no energy to push that baby. I don't want that baby to remain there.
Yes.
In fact, a normal delivery should take by 5-10 minutes, I should be done. Yes.
After the 10 centimeters.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. A normal delivery should not take. Now, when the mother stays 30, 45 minutes, 1 hour, I'm still telling her to push. You see, I also get anxious.
Yes.
Yes. Because I am worried of the outcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when this baby becomes tired,
Yes.
the outcome may not be positive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, ours, we have now pushed. The baby has come.
The baby has come out. Has the baby cried or not?
That is the most important thing.
Yes. For me, I expect the baby to come out and cry.
What is the importance of cry?
The
first cry.
The importance of the first cry allows oxygen to go to the baby's brain. And then it helps in opening the lungs. Once a baby has cried, a midwife feels, now I'm okay. Even if you want to do all the dramas, my baby is out now.
Yes.
And safe.
Yes.
And for most mothers, especially those who do a lot of drama, when you place the baby here, she becomes a different person. Kabsa, and then she's so happy. Thank you, I'm so grateful. Then you tell her, no, it is your hard work. Mine was just to remove the baby, and you're the one who pushed the baby.
But you also guided the person.
Yeah. So it makes you feel very good.
Yes.
Yes.
So then from there, what do you do with the baby? Yes, the baby has cried and you're happy.
Yes,
as
I'm
a midwife,
happy.
The mother is happy.
Yes.
And I also believe the baby, unknowingly,
is also happy. So mine is just to dry the baby. Then I place the baby on the mother for bonding.
Yes.
As I continue with my procedures.
Yes.
That one of separating her, the cord,
yes,
and the baby. Yeah.
Then the measurements that you do
for the baby.
Measurements you do for the baby?
Yes, we normally weigh the baby. Then we have to label the baby to ensure for safety, security reasons.
Yes, yes.
So we ensure the baby is warm. We label. We normally give vitamin K.
Immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, to prevent bleeding for babies. Then we give them the Tio. It is an ointment for the eyes. Yeah, because of whatever the baby has passed through to prevent infections.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Where? So our baby has been now attended to. The APGA tests.
Yes.
All
We
those,
do the APGA scoring, yes.
the scoring.
Yeah.
You know now whether there is a high score or a... But when the baby has
When the baby
cried...
has come out, by the way, I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
You have to show the mother. She's the one who is going to tell you the gender. Because at times, even before the baby comes out, she's like, nimezaa nini, ni boy ama ni girl? Hapana, ni wewe utaniambia. So you show her the baby.
Yes.
Then she tells you. Then that's all.
Yeah, my firstborn, because it was an epidural, so I was shown. I was asked, what's the gender, what's the sex of the baby? I said it's a girl. Yeah, but the second one, that one I went to Adagie, so I woke up later.
Oh,
but I was
okay.
brought the baby. Of course, when I am now alive, I asked for my baby, and I got the baby. Yeah, so yeah, that is very important.
Yes.
Because some people say my baby was exchanged.
Yes, it's true, and we don't want that to happen. Then most of the mothers, there are those who, let's say, I have boys, and I was expecting to give birth to a girl. Then I come for the third delivery, I get another boy. So you ask her, what have you delivered? It's a girl. No, you tell her you look properly. You tell me, what have you given?
Because in her mind,
yes, she has put it that she wants a girl.
It's a girl.
Yes. We
And
normally
now
have those problems. Yes.
Wow.
And there is one that you will see she's very disappointed, so you have to cancel her, like she has to like that baby. Because if the baby starts experiencing rejection at that time, it's going to affect her even in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my mind is set
Yes.
that this is a girl now.
Yes.
I'm going to get a girl.
Yeah.
And I get a boy.
Yes. And there are those you normally tell what to do. You tell her, I'm telling you this for the sake of your baby and for yourself. And then she tells you, I'm not even interested in this baby. So if someone tells you that, you have to really talk to them. Actually, they say we are very tough, but it is for their own babies, for their own good, for their own health. Because I want the mother to live healthy and her baby to live healthy, and also for my sanity. Because these things really traumatize us.
I can imagine.
Yes. Yeah. This is someone you have worked with during labor, and you want to see her happily walking home with a baby, not with tears, especially when they see you. They start crying if they lose the baby. Yeah, you don't want to have such an experience.
You don't.
Yeah.
Now, our baby has been born. What are some of the challenges that are experienced, conditions that these babies may get after delivery? I've delivered a healthy bouncing baby girl, bouncing baby boy. But are there chances of conditions developing immediately after birth?
Immediately after birth, the most problem we get is birth asphyxia, which is mostly caused by mothers not cooperating, not pushing the baby, and making the baby delay around the perineum, taking a long time. Now the baby gets tired.
Perineum is the distance.
The vagina and between the cervix and the vagina.
Yes.
We call that the perineum. Now the baby has taken a lot of time there. And mostly that baby doesn't cry. When they come out, the baby is just floppy. We call it floppy. So we don't even allow that baby to bond with the mother. I have to separate them very fast. I go resuscitate. It is normally a very traumatizing time for us. Even at times the mother doesn't even understand what you're doing, but it is very traumatizing, and that is why we try to avoid getting into such. It is not all babies who get asphyxia as a result of the mother. There are those who get asphyxiated, the baby not crying.
Yeah.
We call it asphyxia.
Yeah.
It is not always caused by the mother, but most of the time it is the mother. So that is one condition we normally get. So you have to resuscitate the baby for 30 minutes. And then after that, you admit the baby to nursery very fast. Yes, because we normally have a golden minute. The first minute, we call it the golden minute for the baby. You have to do everything. You clear the airway, you put the baby on oxygen, make sure the baby is dry. There's so much to be done. Yes.
So there's a beehive of activity in every of the babies.
Yes, and that is why you want to make sure as much as possible that your baby cries.
Yes.
Yes. You also feel relieved.
Yes.
Even these mothers, when they are laboring, when they are delivering, we are also delivering with them and laboring.
Yes.
Now imagine I have like 10 mothers.
Yes.
I'm going to labor 10 times with them.
In a day.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, asphyxia.
Asphyxia is one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. A baby might also get respiratory distress. That is a problem they get with the breathing. Yes.
Yeah.
And especially for the preterm. A preterm is a baby who has not reached the
9 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, those ones mostly get, we call it respiratory distress syndrome. But for the babies that are term, they also get it. It's called respiratory distress.
Okay.
Yes, those ones we put on oxygen. There are those we can put on oxygen and warmth, and it resolves.
Okay.
There are those that we will have to admit to nursery. A baby can also get meconium aspiration. Remember these babies, when they get distressed when they are still in the uterus. When they get distressed, they poo-poo inside there.
Yeah.
And then they can aspirate that meconium.
Take it in.
Yes.
Kind of breathe it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is what we call meconium aspiration. Mostly those are what we get in labor ward. Yes. And those babies, mostly they are taken to nursery. Yes. Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at you, Susan, because both of my babies had meconium. But they cried, and they're adults now. Thank God.
Yes, thank God for
cried,
that. Yes.
They are healthy.
Yes.
They are okay. They're adults, actually. And then I'm just imagining somebody else doesn't even know that you can probably... there is something that happens, like now they have the meconium,
Yes.
and it leads to what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then you see, like that meconium, we normally grade it. There's meconium grade 1, there's grade 2, there's grade 3. There's how we manage grade 1, there's how we manage 2, there's how we manage 3. And that 3 is like porridge. So you cannot take chances. That mother cannot go through labor. So she has to go for cesarean section.
Because the meconium comes before the delivery.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will
And
show
that is
before.
the essence of monitoring.
Yes.
So immediately you see meconium, is it stage? You will hear someone asking you, it is grade? And then this is how we manage 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you take action immediately.
Okay.
And there are those mothers who are going to tell your baby is distressed and we want to take you to theater. The mother will tell you, no, I want to give birth to my baby. You try to tell her the consequences, she tells you, I want to deliver. Because there are those who believe they have to give birth normally. So we normally have challenges.
You're seeing one of them. I've actually talked about it on one of my episodes. I actually refused, which is very bad.
Yes.
And I keep telling people, and that's why I did that episode, that please agree to what you're being told.
Yes.
Because it is for your baby and for yourself.
Yes, it is
true. You can lose the two of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is true. Especially meconium 2 and 3. We don't allow the mother to labor. Yes. There are those who get that 2 and 3 and deliver, but we don't want to take chances.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And,
so we normally advise mothers to just follow the instructions. Because when you are telling you that, we know what we are saying. We are not just doing it for the sake. It is for the sake of the mother and the baby. Yes.
Now, if the oxygen does not get to the brain, thank you so much. God bless you. What are some of the consequences that may result?
Once the baby gets asphyxiated, we call it asphyxia, that is when the oxygen doesn't go to the brain, that baby will most likely get cerebral palsy. You'd not want to see those babies coming for physio. You know, you really feel bad. And then for that baby, the parent is always around that baby. You cannot do anything else. So it normally affects even the family. It affects that child because they also get delayed milestones. What a 1-year-old can do, that baby at 1 year is still a very delicate kid. So we'd like to avoid all that. This baby is also prone to infections. a lot of things, pneumonia, everything. Yeah, it's terrible, especially cerebral palsy. Even epilepsy can come due to that. Yes, yeah. There are those who come out of it, those who are lucky, but very few.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
And you don't want to meet a baby that you delivered, got cerebral palsy later in life. It is really, you really feel bad. You feel like you failed somewhere. Yes.
wow.
Although it is not entirely my mistake as a midwife, maybe it's the mother who never followed the instructions, and they become very remorseful later. Yeah, which is normally too late.
It's too late.
Yes.
Yeah, because when the damage is done, there's no reverse.
Yes.
There's no
So
reverse.
bottom line is just following instructions. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so these are some of the things that our viewer, our audiences, our communities need to put into
Yes.
Into that they are aware of,
Yes.
so that they can prevent some of those things.
Yes, and those are the ones that happen to the baby. No, they are these that happen to the mother.
Let's go there. Yes, because I'm also seeing that our time is running
It's almost
out. But
okay.
Just guide us on to some of the things that happen to the mother.
Okay.
Yes.
The mother, for not following the instructions, might lead her to get prolonged labor. That prolonged labor can cause her to have bleeding. We call it postpartum hemorrhage. A very big percentage of mothers die out of that, postpartum hemorrhage. And then there is a removal of the placenta. It is normally not a very comfortable experience. When we are removing, especially the clots, it is painful. So if a midwife just explains to you, please bear with me, I'm just going to remove the clots, I'll be gentle. You just follow the instructions. You can't die out of a pain, persevering for just a few minutes. Then I'm going to be done with you. There are those who even refuse to be. They get a tear when the baby is coming out. We normally give you some medicine to numb you, so you don't feel the pain. There are those who refuse.
To be numbed.
To be even repaired.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you try to explain to the mother the dangers of not getting repaired. We normally have those challenges. And there's one who will tell you that she's not ready to be stitched. So you leave me like that, and you don't feel good because you know the repercussions. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other thing for the mother?
Especially for me, it is the refusal of getting repaired, the perineum. Because the next time she comes to give birth to another baby, the wound is healed now. And it looks so ugly and so big. If it would have been repaired at the previous delivery, it normally goes back to normal. Yes. So you normally encourage them. There are those you're going to encourage. They tell you they are not ready to undergo the process. Yes. And especially these two moms that we are bringing up, the mothers of my age. You see, there's two small girls we are bringing up that we don't want them to feel any pain. This comes back in labor ward. So she's not even ready to persevere, no matter what you tell them. There are those, especially for the young girls, we are getting 16, 17, 18, 20 coming for deliveries. So maybe you call the mother to explain to her, and because she doesn't want her baby to feel pain, she tells you she has delivered 7 babies and she has never been stitched. So you leave her because you cannot force her. Yes. Yeah. Then the challenges we normally get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those the few things that happen to the mother now?
Yes. Yeah. Those are just as a few. Yes.
Okay.
That I can recall right now. But the most dangerous is the one I called PPH. That one can take you within a few minutes and you're gone. Yes.
Postpartum hemorrhage.
Yes, because it normally comes out like a tap.
Wow.
And now everybody else has to come. And it can happen to any mother, whether you're giving birth to a first baby, third baby, fifth baby, anytime.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are always very alert.
Yes.
Because of that.
Yes. And it is very traumatizing. It is, gosh, you didn't want to be in labor ward at that time. Yes.
But you know, sometimes it just happens.
It happens,
and
yes.
you are there,
Yes.
and you are the person we are looking up to.
Yes.
Because we want you to do something.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we want you to do something
Yes,
and stop this bleeding.
we always know what to do.
Yes.
Then we have our doctors who are just a call away.
Yes.
So you just call them, they come, all of them. If the person needs to be taken to theater, all the necessary steps are taken.
They are done.
Yes.
They are done.
Because you want to save this mother. There are those who even end up in ICU if you don't die. Yes. And even that can cause you get your uterus removed. It is normally very serious. And maybe this mother is getting the first baby. The baby has become asphyxiated in the first place. The uterus is removed. Now you can see the trauma even to the family. And you know you feel so bad because these are things you can avoid. Yes. And as I said, it is not just for the birth asphyxia is not always caused by the mother not cooperating. It is not always, but most of the time it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a part that we need to be careful about.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But bottom line, when you are pregnant, you go into labor, just cooperate. Follow instructions. Your labor and delivery is going to be smooth. Yes. There are those who even tell you it is so painful, then you tell her yes, but it will soon be over.
Yes.
We normally keep reassuring them.
Yes.
Yes.
And that really comes out because, Susan, you get the first baby.
Yes.
You had labor.
Yes.
And you had very heavy labor.
Yes.
Or very serious.
Yes.
You get another baby. You get another one.
Yes.
And another one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a bittersweet kind of a thing.
Yes.
Because you have the pain.
Yes.
And you have the baby.
Yes. At the end of the day.
At
Yes.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we come to the close of this our session that is very, very informative, I would like you to just take us, like, in a summary, take us that journey, looking at the camera, and sharing with our audience, this community, these young people. What is this that, even if it's repeating, it is okay. That is why we are here. What are some of the major things that we need to put kwa maanani? Yes.
For especially our young mothers, I wish the mothers can give us an easy time because being in a labor ward and a maternity is not easy. Actually, it's one of the heaviest departments in a hospital. Yes,
Okay.
it's not easy. Now you see, if the mothers cooperate, they make our life easy. At the end of the day, I will feel happy, satisfied when I'm going home, that I have done what I love.
Yes.
I love my job myself.
Yes.
As much as it is so complicated, it is so difficult, you feel so tired, you get backache. But at the end of the day, when you see the mothers going home with their babies, you feel so satisfied. So I wish they would just come with a positive attitude, follow instructions, and bas, you will go home happy. Yes. And then at the end of the day, when we have done something for you, you are also feeling happy. Say thank you. You know, it feels, kuna mwenye atakwambia aki ubarikiwe sana. You know, you feel so good.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yes.
But
No, even where I work also, just that, God bless you.
Yeah.
I tell people that is enough. For me.
That's
that is,
yes.
If you say God bless you, thank you. That is it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is satisfying.
Yes.
It makes you feel that you have made someone happy.
Yes.
Yes. It also gives you satisfaction. So when you go home, you're happy.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, when you're talking like that, Susan, you're brightening up a lot. and I just recall what you said, that you feel bad when you like meet this mother coming for physiotherapy, occupational therapy.
You feel like changing direction because you don't want to look at that baby. You know, it's a pity. Yeah. But you feel nice when you meet with a mother in supermarket. Huyu mtoto wako. You know, you're like, wow, you feel good.
Yes.
At times you can't even remember the mother.
Yeah, of course.
You can't.
But
so then her, she's so happy.
Yes.
Yeah, and you feel good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kengine kanatembea.
Another one just comes to labor ward. Haunikumbuki, you are the one who helped me with my first, second born, and now this is the third born.
Yes.
You know, you feel so good.
You feel nice.
Yeah. It is satisfying.
Yes.
But when you get a good outcome of the mother and the baby, because we also need the mother.
Yes.
Yes. So she can take care of the baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, the family wanted to have both.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, any parting shot that you'd like to leave us with? Any parting shot? Like
But
probably something you are recalling and you'd like to share with us.
the parting shot is for the ladies who are planning to get pregnant, those who are already pregnant, is that we love them so much and we feel happy for them, because if they don't get pregnant, we don't get a job. Yes.
It's true.
So we are happy and we encourage people to get babies.
Where our cameraman Sifuna is also laughing because, yes, we don't have a job.
Yes.
And we also want to be partners with
Yes.
God.
Yeah. It
Because
is in his creation.
Yes,
Yes.
we want to be partners with God.
Yes. So we
Yes.
encourage people to get kids,
Yeah.
to get babies, as much as it is painful. At the end of the day, it is fulfilling. Motherhood is fulfilling.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, and very satisfying.
Yes.
Yeah, when you see that baby growing, it makes you feel complete.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. There's something that I'm recalling even as we are just about to end. You gave us one exercise, the breathing.
The breathing.
The breathing. Is there any other exercise probably that we'd need to know that we can do?
During
I know
labor,
there's squatting. You
yes,
say
the squatting, yes,
and also the breathing in
and the walking
and
around.
the walking around.
Yes,
Any
that
other,
really helps.
Any other thing that you'd like us to know?
I think that is just about much. I don't know if it's because wherever I work, we are limited of space.
Okay.
We don't have enough space.
Okay.
When in places where they have enough space, the spouse or a partner is allowed to walk with the mother. So they keep rubbing the back. The mother might want me to rub the back. I have like 5, 7 mothers. Who am I going to rub?
I hear people are rubbed at the back.
Yes.
So what is the importance of rubbing the back?
It
Because
relieves.
I know there are those young men,
Yes.
fathers that would like to know, why should I rub the back?
It relieves the pain. It relieves the pain.
Yes.
Yes, on the mother.
The
Because
lower
she
back?
normally, yes, the lower back. Yeah, there are those who get intense pain on the lower back. So once it is rubbed, it gets relieved. Yeah, and also for the partner too, to be with the mother during that time. It's not an easy time. Yes.
The participation of the spouse or the partner.
The midwife might want to be there,
Yes.
but now you are not able because you have several mothers to take care of.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are all in labor.
Yes, so there are other places that the partner is allowed to work with the mother. Yes, which is normally a good thing also, because they know the mother better.
Yes.
And they keep encouraging them. Yeah.
There's one who was giving us an example and said when she was now screaming, when now she's cramped the last one, when the people, the husband ran out of the
Most of them don't even want to be around there.
They don't
Once they bring the mother, they normally ask you, can I go now? They don't want to be around there until they get a phone call. And also for the mothers, once the baby just comes out, she does not even want to know anything. Nisaidie simu nipigie mzee. That is the first thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are so excited.
Yes.
It is so exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Susan. And thank you for taking us through that journey. Some ups, some downs.
Yes.
And but at the end of the day, we say when we have this positive outcome, our baby, our live baby, our healthy baby, with the 10 over 10?
Yes, 10 over 10 is the highest score.
The highest score.
Yes.
The 10 over 10 highest score.
Yes.
We tell ourselves our baby is good.
Yes.
We are going home with a gift.
Yes.
And we tell everybody now in the village, come and see the baby.
Yes.
Yeah, so that they can also bring some gifts.
It's true. Once the baby scores from 7 to 10, that is a good baby.
From 7?
Yes, the baby goes home with the mother.
Okay.
Yes.
But below?
Below, they normally go to the nursery. They are taken care of. There are those who will get antibiotics. Others cannot feed immediately, so they will have to get the drip. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until probably some of them are
Yes.
underweight.
Yes.
They need to...
There are those who get complications even in that nursery. They get yellow jaundice.
Yes.
They are put on the phototherapy. So it's a whole long process. So once you see the mother going home immediately after delivery, mostly they go the following day, you feel good.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I can't thank you so much. I mean, I can't thank you enough because of the way you've taken us through. And I'm sure that our audience, our viewers, have learned one or two things. And I would
so.
like to, thank you so much. And when we need you again
Yeah.
for a different thing from your area of expertise,
Yes.
I believe you'll be able to come and
I will.
we move
I will
on.
be willing. Yes.
And I'm so excited about having you, and just the way I requested and you accepted.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy. And to our viewers, thank you very much for being with us and sitting there and learning. And please share this episode. Share in all your platforms, all your social media platforms. Share so that people can learn and can also prepare to have their babies and bouncing baby boys and girls, whether triplets, whether twins, or the numbers that God blesses us with, because we are all in this journey together.
Yes.
And the desire of the health professionals is to help us to get the outcome that we want.
Yes.
Work with them from day one or even before,
Yes.
and then until the finish end, which is what we want.
Yes.
We wouldn't want to have a negative outcome. We wouldn't want to have conditions like the cerebral palsy. We don't want epilepsy. We don't want other conditions that may come.
Yes.
But all this, it is a partnership that we work together.
And that is why we encourage them to ask questions.
Yes.
Ask. No matter how stupid the question may look, just ask and get advised accordingly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Ask. And I always say, when you are in doubt, ask.
Yes.
In Kikuyu, they say, "Kioria gitiohanagiro."
Yes.
You can't be
jailed for asking a
because
question.
of asking a question.
Yeah.
Just ask a question.
Yes.
And it will be for your benefit and the benefit of the baby.
Yes.
Swali, hakuna mahali utapelekwa kwa jela because of asking a question.
Yes.
So, follow us on our all social media platforms, as I said again. And if you'd like to come and share your story and come and share your experiences, your journey, you can just get in touch with us on the WhatsApp number that will be on the screen. And thank you so much for being in this community. Mothers who are pregnant, mothers who are planning to become pregnant, this journey, we are in it together, because we always say, Health Now Show is your health friend. And until next time, thank you so much and God bless you. Bye.